Welcome to Shortview Trading. This is your 1 minute market hit for Monday the 13th of January. What matters today and this week for traders? So with respect to the S&P 500, our view remains very much as it was last week, particularly in the back end. We think the market's going to trend up through most of this week. The positioning in markets on a very short-term basis has been quite fearful. Last week, remember, we had that consolidation from late December through to early last week, then volatility on the back of the geopolitics. That pushed all our risk appetite models back to fearful, which is a buy signal, and they're still pretty much there, up a little bit from those lower levels, but broadly in that sort of ballpark. So that's also supported, interestingly, by rising volumes and rising breadth, adding to that sense of conviction in the very near term. Now, beyond the next week or two, we are concerned about the trend in markets. We are concerned about the next sort of month or two and the tactical views that we see there. But for the course of this week, we remain positive, and you can read all the detail about that in today's Daily Rag, available to subscribers and on the website. So what are we watching this week? Well, it's a big week for traders. There's an awful lot going on. It's the start of US fourth quarter earnings in earnest, with a whole bunch of banks reporting over the course of this week, JP Morgan, Citi, amongst others. Over and above that, we've got a trade deal that's supposed to be signed on Wednesday, but there'll be a little bit of the final details coming out ahead of that. And I think the market will be interested in those final details and the final sense of that trade deal. On top of that, there's a lot of Fed speakers throughout the week. And also we've got the ECB's Lagarde speaking on Thursday. Ahead of that, we'll have the ECB's minutes from their last meeting earlier in the day on Thursday. And then it's a big week for Chinese macro data, total social financing, money supply, new yuan loans coming out sometime this week. One never knows exactly when, but also retail sales, fixed asset investment, and industrial production. So a lot of Chinese data, exports and imports as well over the course of this week. And then finally, US macro data, plenty of that. Particularly interested in the housing stuff. Housing looks like it's re-accelerating to the upside. Will we see more confirmation from that in starts and permits on Friday, and the NAHB Home Builders Index earlier in the week? So that's it from us. It's your 1 minute market hit for Monday the 13th of January. Thank you very much for listening. Please do subscribe on YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter or Facebook. Thank you.